Hey guys, good morning. Happy Friday. Uh, I'm recording this Thursday night, so it's still my birthday. Check this out. My mom dropped off my favorite birthday cake ever. It's a angel food cake with homemade whipped cream and strawberries. Oh man, it was good, good, good. It was like a treat from the past. I tell you, I am a blessed man. Today, I woke up and when you get older, you always feel a little bit sad about your birthdays. You're feeling a little bit old, but everybody just picked me up and made me feel great. I got birthday wishes from some of you. I got people sung to me from the class, and I was blown away. Man, made me feel so loved. I got to see my mom and dad on the videos and some of my family and brothers and sisters. It was just, I really felt loved. It was a special day. Thank you guys for everything. Keep up the great work. I'm so proud of you guys with everything we're doing here. Plugging away, we're doing great. So happy Friday. Here we go, rolling along. Let's start off with our skips just to keep things flowing, all right? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24. 3 is ready. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, and 30. Now we don't count anymore. 33, 36, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, 40. Now we have 44, 48, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42. 48, 54, 60, 66, 72, 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 42, 49, 56, 63. Now we know them as well as he. 70, 77, 84, 8 and 8 are 16, 24 and 32, 40, 48, 56, 64, and 72, 80, 88, 96. Let's go nines. Let's play some ball, all right? 9, 27. 45, 63, 72. Oh, I think I just messed that up. Sorry, let's do it again. 9, 27, 45, 63, 81, 99. Nice. Let's go tens. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 11, 22, 33, 44, 55, 66, 77, 88, 99, 110, 121, 132. And let's go 12s. How about today we'll go with, how about, Nazir, my man. Let's go 12s. 12, 24, 36, 48, 60, 72, 84, 96, 108, 120, 132 here, 144 there. Here's 12, there's 12, never was times 12. Old Mick had a farm. E-I-E-I-O. Oh, and I'm so glad you guys got to see Cash. He is one large cat, huh? So listen to this quick story before I get in. Sorry to, but I think you guys will think this is funny. So last night I'm sitting there, I was watching TV, and I hear this. I was watching kind of like a scary show. In my back room, I'm like, what in the world is that? And I look in my back room, and in the pantry is my cat with the cat food, and it's in like one of like an old pretzel jar. He actually learned, this is crazy, how to open the pretzel jar, knock over the food, and eat it himself. And that's part of why he is so large. Pretty crazy. So, anyway, fractions today, okay? So we're going to take a look here. Today we're going to be identifying fractions and doing some number lines, which is new to us, but pretty easy stuff. Nothing to worry about. Okay. So I'm going to make these fractions, and we have to get used to the words they use, okay? So I'm going to color in 2 for each one, just whatever. Okay. So what is the fraction of the whole? When they say this, what is the fraction of the whole? what they mean is, well, what fraction is it? It's just a fancy word of saying what fraction is it. So we'd say, okay, it's 2 out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So fraction of the whole would be 2/6. So this one would also be 2. It's 2 out of 4. So the fraction of the whole would be 2/4. And then this one would be 2 out of 3. So the fraction of the whole would be 2/3. Easy enough, right? But then they're going to say, what fraction represents the whole? So what does that mean? Well, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if there's 6 pieces altogether, if I had 6/6, so notice how the top and the numerator and the denominator are both the same. That would be the same as a whole fraction. It would be the whole thing. So what would be the whole fraction for this? So it's 4 pieces. So if you had 4 out of 4, 4/4, that would be the whole fraction. Or since this one is thirds, if you had 3/3, it would be the whole fraction. So it's kind of like, do you remember I was telling you guys the story about the rainbow cookie cake that I got for Pam for her birthday? If you don't, I'll refresh. So I got her a rainbow cookie cake. And I got it for her, and she loves rainbow cookie cake. And so she cut it up into like 10 pieces and ate 1, ate 2, walked away, came back, ate 3, ate 4, walked away, came back, ate 5, ate 6. Long story short, she ended up eating all 10 pieces. And I was like, Bam, you ate the whole cake. And she was like, no, I didn't eat the whole cake. I ate 10 tenths, but they're tenths. They're small. But I was like, but you ate all of them. If you eat all of them, it's in. She's like, no, I ate tenths. And so she's not very good at fractions, because if you have the same numerator and the same denominator, that's the same as having the whole thing. So it's because if you cut a sandwich, think about a sandwich or a grilled cheese, right? You make a grilled cheese, you cut it in 2 pieces, you eat both pieces, you ate 2 halves, but it's the same thing as eating a whole grilled cheese. You don't say, I ate 2 halves. You say, well, I ate a whole grilled cheese. So, and don't tell anybody that Pam story. She will not be very happy about it. Okay? So whenever it says what fraction represents the whole, so if they're talking about fifths, it would be 5/5. If they're talking about fourths, it would be 4/4. If they're talking about sevenths, it would be 7/7. So the numerator and the denominator has to be the same. Okay? Now, number lines. Check this out. This is where kids get mad. I want to show you how kids get messed up and don't get messed up. So check this out. This number line, right, is 1, 2, 3, 4 equal pieces. What kids do sometimes, the mistake that they make is they count the lines 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and they say it's fifths, but really it's not, because we're looking at the space. So it's 1, 2, 3, fourths. So you're counting the spaces, not the lines. So I usually count them like this, like 1, 2, 3, 4. So let me show you, and just to prove that, if I turned this into a fraction, right? Like that. Oh, well, I have a line in the middle, but see how it's like 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces? 1, 2, 3, 4. So that would be 4/4. So check this out. This one, let's count the spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces. So these would be 6. So this would be 1/6, 2/6, 3/6, 4/6, 5/6, or 6/6, which you can see is the same as 1 whole. Or a 0 would be the same as 0/6. Okay? And check this out. 1, 2, 3 pieces. So we'll call them thirds, because it's thirds. So the first one would be just 1/3, then 2/3, then 3/3, or 1. This was kind of a weird question. I just wanted to go over it with you before you do today's lesson. It was like this. It said, this space is 1/3. So if you can't see because it's a little small, it just showed us like one of these, okay? So how much is the whole? But they didn't have the little lines in between it. So you had to use a little bit of figuring, but if this is 1/3, then that would mean if this is 1/3, the whole would have to be bigger, right? So you have to use your brain and say, well, that looks like pretty much the same as A, so it couldn't be A. And that looks about the same as C, looks even smaller, so it couldn't be that. So you have to kind of use your imagination, or old school, we call it like eyeball it, and say, well, I guess it would have to be about that big. So I'd say, that would probably be a little too small. I think it would be D. So you kind of like got to use your judgment. But if they're showing you and saying this is 1/3, you know that the whole thing would be 3/3, so it would have to be bigger. It wouldn't be the same size or smaller. All right. So today's lesson, you're working on 12-3. Should be pretty straightforward. Nothing too crazy on there. I wish you luck. Have a great weekend. If you missed any of this week's assignments, please make sure you make them up. Our participation has been pretty good, and keep up the good work with that. And if you guys are, I talked to a few people who are jumping on board, just jump on board and ride it along. This is all going to be good. Have a great weekend. I heard it's going to be beautiful Saturday. Hopefully you guys can get outside and get some fresh air and enjoy, ride your bike or something around the neighborhood safely. Find a safe space to go. That'd be cool. All right. I'll talk to you guys soon. I'll see you on Monday morning. All right.